What is up, my CBTubians? How are you all doing? So, as you can see today, we are not on the highway enjoying the scenery. Today we are still on the defense platform where we were on my last upload. We are still in Pious Mists II. I have done absolutely nothing since the last upload, so I haven't even repaired, done nothing. What I have been doing is trying to keep our sector, well, trying to do my best not to have any ships creeping in to this sector and causing issues. By issues I mean, you know, constructors and large ships. But I'm having issues, and the issues that I'm having is if I set up a protect position here and also on the other side, we will have some of our ships going through each and every gate, following ships, trying to destroy ships, and if they can't, then they will turn on to some random station and try to destroy it, and obviously, you know, they get killed. So today I think the idea is we're gonna just grab all of our ships, we're gonna chain commands of attacks. We're just gonna try to keep these two out the way, and also the constructor. And I think the best thing to do is probably just clear the whole sector, because right now I am just out of ideas how to keep our own ships within this sector without them, you know, buggering off, basically. That is my issue. Patrol sector does the same thing. They also fly off and do the same as, you know, as I just said. Defense station also, if we set them to defend our defense platform, it would do the same thing as well. They would also, you know, fly off somewhere else. So that has kind of screwed things over, because I didn't really want to go around destroying every single thing. So I'm hoping that by destroying every single thing, we'd get less enemy traffic, because they have, you know, no reason to come through here or to, you know, fly around. They would probably use the highways and still catch the attention of our ships, which would still probably try to pursue, but honestly I'm just out of ideas. I'm hoping, but I highly doubt it, that Beta-24 they would, you know, fix this whole pursuing issue. Crap, can't I see who this is or where this is? I have yet to move our ships away from all of this nonsense, which I guess we should do, shouldn't we? So yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how to keep our ships here, you know, and just cutting off the Paranid. I had hoped that today I could clear this sector of, you know, paranids coming in, to be honest, or to be able to hold the gates, so I could farm up some cash, so we can start to work on our shipyard and stuff, which I still have, obviously need to get the rep from the Argons. And my god, this Oddie is getting eaten alive as always. Those bloody tracking turrets are a pain in the balls. So yes, pretty much it's just going to be a cluster of of our ships flying headfirst into stuff. Obviously, we still have the issue that our peregrines are not using their torpedoes. Also, I did try, because I did have a comment last time, if I can find one. I did have a comment last time, and I was said, you know, why don't you go through here and just uncheck everything and just use your torpedoes only. I did try this. Unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't do any difference at all. I did manage to turn off our turrets, that is for sure, because I unchecked these and the turrets didn't work. However, the torpedoes were still not launched, which is a shame, because that is a good idea. That was a good idea. I remember using that just to get our ospreys to use the drones only in combat. For example, I had wanted or had hoped that they would launch them, you know, a couple of kilometers away from the station or the target. And so they will, you know, use the drones only to attack without the ospreys getting close. And unfortunately, that didn't work. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a thing. However, I think it should be a thing. Oh lordy, we just lost a bleeding eclipse. And we have a horrible noise coming from this bleeding station. But as you can see, look, this is all our handiwork. We do have a constructor coming in, so we do need to remove the... Never mind, it has been removed. It has been removed, so let us make sure we grab everyone, including this Noden, who is chasing that down. No. So what I'm doing is I'm holding shift. So I selected him, but I'm now holding shift. And I'm just pulling out, you know, a square like that. And then I'm just going to right click and I'm going to say remove all orders. These are defense drones, so we're going to get rid of these guys. Attack that one. Attack this one, and when you're ready, attack that one. Now, the thing is, by the time they kill this one and that one, this constructor is probably going to be over here. I am betting that every ship is going to fly here, even though the constructor is over here. It's like they're taking the last, where you clicked, they're taking that as, you know, where we should go and attack. They're not tracking things, you know, on the fly. They're not keeping track of these targets that you tell them to go and attack. Currently we are at 24 rep with the Argons. We do have a Hermes under attack. Where is this Hermes? Please just, could you just show me where? Okay, so just looking at the map, trying to find out if we have, you know, ships going all over the place. And what we have over here, we have a number of Xenon defense platforms over here in Hot His Choice. So, you know, hopefully once we quieten things down over here in Pious Mists, we shall go and get rid of them. And get us some rep with the Argons. That is nice to see, though. Oh dear, yes, bloody paranids. Okay, well, you know, this constructor really didn't get as far as I thought it would. We do have some HOP coming into the sector. Hopefully, you know, they will cause some trouble. So as you can see, these guys over here, they still are going to move here before they even turn and head off to where the target is. Now, you know how slow the Colossus is, so, you know, oh crap. So, you know how bad this can turn out. Say if we had our ships on the Colossus. He's gonna fly slowly towards here and then slowly all the way over here again. That's just gonna take ages. We will never ever catch, you know, this constructor. But yeah, they prefer to take, you know, a couple of years to get here before they even bother. And for some reason, they haven't even initiated their travel drive to get to the target. And as I said, they would go to the point where we clicked attack, and then they will head to this location. Now, if he had stopped here and then carried on, they would have traveled here and then see where the hell the target is and then start to travel off again without ever using their travel mode. So, you know, I don't know why. This guy is just... no, that's the Gorgon. He's always pretty fast. As you can see, the Gorgon is just fast. He hasn't even initiated his travel drive. Anyway, here comes the rest of our troops. So yes, those drones are trying to build that station. And yes, I should have came and destroyed the stockpile of goods. I think if those are torpedoes, they are having issues. They are really not locking on. We do not have any dumbfire missiles, that is for sure. Yet, they're just not locking. They're just flying straight. As you can see, they are totally missing this massive ship. So there is something obviously wrong with the torpedoes themselves. So as you can see, they all flew where the last location of this, when we initiated the attack, they flew towards this area, as he was here, and now they're flying over here. So yes, they definitely need to start to track things on the fly. I don't think we're gonna get it to stop before it goes through the gate. If not, I'll cancel the attack. They are going for its engines though. We obviously have a behemoth flying over that station and probably getting absolutely hammered by missiles. Let me bet my right nut on that. There you go. That's the right nut. Okay, so it looks like some of our ships have engaged.
Awaiting orders.
So yeah, we're just gonna attack these stations and keep an eye open for any constructors. Even ally constructors. If we get ally constructors, I'll just have to camp on the storage. Or we could just actually let them build the sodden thing and just destroy it properly. to be honest. I don't see why not, because they wouldn't have any drones or anything as soon as they build the damn thing. So okay, looks like we do have first couple of ships coming in. As you can see, the turrets are now actually, you know, really having a go at our small ships. Previously, I wasn't noticing any of the station defenses being triggered by the smaller ships. Or it could just be my imagination. That, or our torpedoes used to take everything out before they used to get there. So yes, hopefully these attacks will tell the paranids to bugger off and do not come in this sector. We have no reason to be here. And the view from our awesome Cerberus. How is the view here? Looks like we have a couple of beamy bits. Looks like my frames are going to hell. Oh wow, we are currently sitting at an awesome 11 FPS. My lordy. All the frames in the world. I thought they said there was a performance increase. Christ, if we didn't get a performance increase, what would I be at? 0 FPS? I love it how that Odysseus is trying to shoot through our behemoth. Yeah, so my last upload, I noticed that the playback on the upload itself, not the original, you know, the one that's on my hard disk, started to get a little was blanking out. Like every couple of seconds, you just get a quick blank. It goes black. No idea why that has happened. So I just noticed that our peregrines have 1 blaster and 3 pulses on their turrets. Whoops. It's a slight mistake there. That's going to upset a couple of people with OCD. Look at it. Look at them. It's all 3, but just this one. How is your OCD? I mean, there is plenty that I am looking forward to. The fleet logistics, hopefully, you know, the resupply logistics and stuff. Perhaps we can get some ships to restock, like the Peregrine over here, for example, if he was out of torpedoes. That would be pretty damn awesome. But you can tell there is a difference with the turrets in terms of the accuracy has been increased a bit, that is for sure. Hopefully that could further be improved on with crew skill. As always, our Nodens are the first ones in. It's nice to see. That is nice to see, though, watching them, you know, like this. However, do they have to fly right into their target? Is that necessary? Why couldn't they... like, what the... What? Why? Like, oh, let me make sure that we've gotten to it. You know, let's just ram it to make sure we're there.
Awaiting orders.
See the view from our pulsar. But yeah, it's a real shame that currently the protect position and patrol is causing our ships to, you know, pursue the enemy ships. Even stations, I have had them, like one of our ships just in the middle of this sector literally target a random station in another sector. Like, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, looks like we do have an anti-gun constructor here who is probably coming in. Oh, I can see their thing. That is interesting. Interesting. Why isn't this destroyed? Well, that is very, very, very strange. Unless it's still like that because they haven't finished building it when we destroyed it. So I'm going to hop over to... Actually, no. I was going to hop over to our you know, Peregrine to remove the stock over here, but we'll just let it build it and we'll destroy it. If they are firing torpedoes at ships, it appears that they're just not locking on. Okay, so we've got our new targets. There's a poor nemesis somewhere in the middle there. Was.
Order completed.
So once we clear him, we'll try to attack this. Which we can't yet. Yeah, no, we're losing ships all over the place again. And yeah, if those are torpedoes, they are definitely not locking on. They are just being fired like dumbfire missiles going exactly straight. There is no attempts of locking on whatsoever.
Order completed.
So that's another thing. Whoops. Okay, so that's another station down. Let's have a look over here. How is this thing doing? Is it built? Oh dear, we have two constructors again. So yeah, as you can see, they did it again. After issuing the attack, they moved to the position that you clicked and made the attack command, rather than track the target itself and go to where it is.
Order completed.
Very good. Another constructor has been destroyed. Looks like our behemoth is losing to a Gorgon. Oh, wow, everything is pretty beat up, isn't it? I gotta say though, these little Nodens, they are pretty damn good. The Theseus. The little Theseus. It's a funny looking ship though, isn't it?
Order complete.
Ah, so they made it. Finally, you, my good friend, can start to kill it.
Order completed.
Oh dearie me, what have we here? We have another Zenon. Oh well.
Awaiting.
Order completed.
Yeah, the pulsars seem, you know, to be dying too easy, I guess. Awesome. Another station is gone. So no sooner has it been built, we are attacking it. We're attacking the snot out of it. Unfortunately, we can't kill the constructor. Well, we could, but... So we have something sneaky going on here. We got the drones coming backwards and forwards.
Awaiting orders.
But the constructor itself is dead. So honestly, I don't know if... I don't think so. I don't think it's still being built. I'm really feeling bad with all these, with all this loot hanging around and not trying to pick it up. I think if I had to start again, I would definitely make a station where it just has storage, and I'll just use that as a dumping site for things, you know, for stuff like this, to pick the stuff up and just go and deliver it. It's a shame that it can't be done automatically, to tell it, you know, to collect wares in a sector, but you give it a home station where to drop those wares off. So I guess you could probably farm this stuff if you know that they're making a station. Well, obviously they'll be making a station if this was full. You know, you come, you chill, you don't destroy the constructor, and you just pop all the crates that come, and then get something to collect them and drop them off somewhere, I guess. The problem is I don't know where I'm going to drop these things off once I collect them. But as you can see, this is pretty much what I am doing right now, is just getting rid of the pests, really. And hopefully, you know, soon they sort out this whole protect position issue, so I can just leave ships here to, you know, to get rid of the stuff, and I'll just come back and check on them every 10 minutes or so whilst I do other things. But the way it's going right now, you're really holding the hand of the AI, you know, every step of the way. And hopefully they sort out the torpedoes. I know this upload has been somewhat of a lackluster one in terms of action and stuff, but we did have to, well, we didn't have to, but I wanted to clear this sector, you know, just to say that I've done something to hopefully, you know, reduce the incoming traffic of Paranid. Really, they wouldn't have any reasons or so to come in here, but that is looking quite different right now. We have 2 destroyers over here, just came in, another one over here that has just also entered, so they may be probably trying to retaliate. Who knows? I don't know. I could try to build another defense platform like this right over here, but again, our defense platforms, they need to be shot to retaliate. And there's really no point in chasing this guy, because no one is going to actually do it, because they just cannot track things on the fly. They keep on going to the last position. So I'm going to try to let these 2 idiots build them, so we can clear them out properly, hopefully. And during that time, I shall just try to get rid of these annoyances. So yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to call it here for today. I know this has been quite the dull upload. We did manage to clear the sector out. It wasn't planned. The plan was to just get a number of our ships and just have them blockade the gates in this sector. My god, look at all of those missiles. It is just sick. That is just sick. And then the AI does sod all against them. Anyway, the idea was to just blockade the gates with either the defend position command, which, you know, that would have been the ideal command. However, the defend position command is acting for the whole sector, and sometimes I've noticed ships randomly picking another ship in another sector, or even a station, and obviously getting killed. This was also the same thing whilst using patrol and defense station. And then we also ran into the other issue where I just can't get rid of these stupid defense platforms. I mean, right now we're not contested, but still, it always leaves a part of it, and the rest you can't target it because they're like, you know, a few percentage built, yet you still cannot target it, or because you're waiting for it to be built. I mean, this at the moment, I can't target those pieces. I can't target these. If we go into the map, they're at 0%. They're all at 0%, and all with a 15-minute timer for it to be built. Obviously, you know, I've been shooting the snot out of their stocks and all that. However, but having said that, once they build the defense module, even if those things are at 0%, this gets contested. So yeah, then you get rid of that, but there's still something else left to be built, and you just never get rid of the factory. This whole red bit. But hopefully, you know, this will somewhat stop these idiots, or slow the idiots from coming into the sector, because now they really don't have any need to come into this sector. So I'm guessing that this factory is built as he has stopped. Well, that is strange. Perhaps because we are messing with the whole stocks, the building resources, that I am somewhat bugging it up a bit. I don't know. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it here. Like I said, you know, really sorry that this has been one of those dull uploads. But this one wasn't planned to go like this. So hopefully, you know, by next episode, hopefully they'll get us a bloody update or something to sort the whole protect position, patrol, so they will stop chasing ships all over the place, or picking a random ship in a random sector or station and just getting killed and causing us problems with other factions. So hopefully that gets sorted out, and then I can set up, you know, some positions here to defend, and restock, resupply, repair, get some new ships, and hopefully start to plan our big shipyard build whilst working on the rep for the Argons, because I believe we need 30 rep to be able to buy the stuff. So yeah, if you liked what you see, please remember to smash that like and subscribe button, like they owe you money. So for now, my awesome YouTubians, I'm going to say take care, and I'll see you all on the next one. And yes, I know I don't have any wings currently. I have to redo them, sort them all out, and all that good stuff. So, like I said, take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.